Jesus is more than you could ever need. He is more than the eye could see. I don't deserve his love, but he's always been there for me. You see, Jesus met me when I was in my lowest. If you don't know Jesus, know this. He's the greatest example of generosity this world of greed had ever seen. And when Jesus met the scene, he changed the scenery and met diversity with serenity. If you're looking for peace, he offers plenty. Jesus was and Jesus will forever be king. And when the angels sing, they sing with the grace that was displayed for sinners like me. I can explain him and I can describe him. And if I could, he wouldn't be Jesus. Because who can explain eternity? And we can comprehend the galaxies, but it was the loving hands of Jesus who sprung them into existence and created men, knowing he would go to the cross to pay our sentence. And there was a certificate of judgment with a period after the sentence. And we were sentenced to death long before he said it is finished. He's a father for the orphan, a shelter for the homeless, a hiding place for the abused, and an anchor for our storm. He stormed the gate of hell and came out on top, and the power of his gospel cannot be stopped. Even when the world tries, they try a lot. He traded his places where Barnabas became the catalyst of mission across the world, covering every portion of the atlas, even need of rest and now of a mattress. If you don't know Jesus, your future is tragic, but he gladly embraced tragedy so we could live in his presence of majesty. His presence is present, and it is his presence that presents precious to a world of peasants. He's far from pretentious. He still loves those who are. He is the light of the world that hunger stars. He brings the dead to life and delivers life to the dead. He took a crown of thorns on his head so we could put a crown at his feet, and I can wait till I get to kiss his feet that will nail to the cross for me and for you and for every person around the world. He loves the world, and I love his word because the word became flesh, and in his flesh he demonstrated the world to the world. He's a lover of every boy and every girl. He's a lover of black people. He's a lover of white people. He's a lover of the unchurched and the assembly under these people. He doesn't see the believers failure, but still takes time to celebrate their faithfulness. And it is the power of his spirit that enables us and gives us boldness when the world labels us. And if you want to label me, just call me Jesus freak. That freaks you out good, because it's better to be good with God than if I be misunderstood by a world that can never understand. So let it be understood that I'm a worship man. We worship Jesus. And although he doesn't need us, he sees us and believes us to run to the cross when he bled for us. It's our bliss for us. It's our grace for us. We still graciously grant us a pardon for our cleansing in a season where the world tries to explain away the work of the Spirit with human reasoning. And here is the reason they can't, because the Spirit is like a wind and the wind cannot be seen. But love is the one who believes without seeing the unseen. I'm telling you today that Jesus is something. It's something more. It's something great. And if you want to know him, you don't have to wait. He stands at the narrow path with the key of the gate. All you have to do is to walk up to him and embrace his praise. I don't care who is president. I have a king who's always present. I don't care who owns musical celebrity, the voice of the Lord will always be the sweetest melody. I don't care who owns the riches in the globe. My Jesus owns more weight and more ruby on his robe. I don't care who is the strongest or the fastest. Nothing matches the creator of the universe in his more than infinite status. I don't care about religious leaders who die and stay there. I only worship the one who conquers death and wears a crown on his head. His name is Jesus, and I'm telling you, he's something. He was faithful yesterday. He's faithful today. I can feel his presence whenever I pray. And when the time comes for me to fade away, I remember the day I heard him say, "My name is Jesus."